Hello friends, come back to our channel where we share with you the most intriguing stories from around the world. Okay, we're about to embark on an emotional journey with a story that's bound to tug at your heartstrings. Imagine being deeply in love with someone since your carefree childhood, sharing dreams and laughter with them every day until suddenly everything changes in the blink of an eye. Picture this, you're torn apart and lose all trace of your beloved, only to rediscover them unexpectedly years later. Today, we'll delve into such a tale, exploring how two childhood sweethearts reconnect after half a century, weaving a narrative that transcends time and distance. Okay, as we dive into this captivating story, let us know in the comments if you think you could ever reunite with your first love after such a long separation. Your thoughts matter, and we can't wait to hear from you. So sit back, relax, and let the emotions envelop you as we bring to life a tale that celebrates the enduring power of love and the unexpected turns of fate. Chapter 1. A love interrupted by history. There once were two children who grew up in the same neighborhood. They were inseparable, always playing together and dreaming about their futures. The girl was known for her infectious laughter, while the boy was recognized for his kind heart. Their bond was unbreakable, nurtured by their shared laughter, secrets, and aspirations. Day by day, their friendship deepened into a love that felt eternal. They promised to be together forever, believing their love would stand the test of time. But fate had a different plan for them. One day, without any warning, a major migration event occurred, such as the partition of India and Pakistan, a war, or civil unrest. Everything changed in an instant. Their families, caught in the turmoil, were forced to flee their beloved city. In the chaos, they had no way of knowing what had become of each other. They were ripped apart, not knowing if they'd ever see each other again. The last thing the girl remembered was the boy's hand reaching out for hers, his eyes filled with sadness and hope. The boy, too, held on to that moment, the image of the girl's tearful face etched in his memory. Chapter 2. A life lived in silence, and memory years turned into decades. Both moved on with their lives. They married other people or remained single, raised families, experienced joys and sorrows, all while holding on to their memories of their childhood sweethearts. Sometimes a familiar song, a scent, a rainy day brought back waves of emotions, reminding them of their lost love. The old letters they had exchanged were kept safe in a box, their words still whispering tales of young love. The faded photographs of their smiling faces served as constant reminders of what once was. The girl became a renowned teacher, her students admiring her kind heart and gentle nature. The boy became a successful businessman, respected by all, yet often lost in thought, his gaze distant and wistful. Each carried the weight of unspoken words and unlived moments, wondering what could have been had fate not intervened. Despite the passage of time, their hearts held firm to the belief that their paths would cross again someday, somewhere. Chapter 3. A sudden clue after decades. 5 decades passed. The once vibrant city had transformed, yet the memories of its residents remained. The girl, now retired, was enjoying her golden years, spending time with her grandchildren. The boy, a little older, a little wiser, but still with a twinkle in his eye, was looking back at his life. He had achieved success, but something was missing, a piece of his heart that he couldn't quite locate. One day, a notification on his phone caught his attention. It was a post from a community page announcing a virtual reunion of people from their city. A spark of curiosity ignited within him, mixed with a hint of nostalgia. On a whim, he clicked on the link, not quite sure what to expect. The girl, too, had received a similar invitation, the prospect of reconnecting with old friends both exciting and daunting. As she logged on, her fingers trembled slightly, her heart beating a little faster. Chapter 4. The reunion in an instant. Their eyes met across the screen. Time seemed to stand still as they stared at each other, their hearts pounding in unison. The years melted away and all that remained was the echo of their undying love. With shaking hands, they reached out to each other, their fingers meeting in a virtual handshake that signified more than just an acquaintance. It was a reunion of souls that transcended the boundaries of time and circumstance. Overwhelmed with emotion, they struggled to find the right words, their voices catching in their throats. Tears of joy streamed down their faces. They realized that fate had brought them back to each other after half a century. The years had not diminished their feelings. Instead, they had amplified it, making it stronger, deeper, and more profound. They talked for hours, sharing their life stories, the joys, the heartaches, the triumphs, and the regrets. Each word was a treasure, each story a gift, filling the void of the past 5 decades. Despite the passage of time and the wrinkles etched on their faces, they recognized each other instantly. It was as if they had never parted ways. The familiar twinkle in their eyes, the gentle curve of their smiles, the warmth of their voices. It was all so comforting and reminiscent of their shared past. As they reminisced about their childhood together, they laughed, they cried, they reminisced. Reliving the moments that had shaped their love story, they remembered the tree where they had carved their initials, the park where they had shared their first kiss, the songs they had danced to, and the dreams they had woven together. With the reunion came a rush of emotions, a whirlwind of feelings that threatened to engulf them. There was the joy of being reunited, the pain of years spent apart, the wonder of how they had managed to live without each other, and the hope of creating new memories together. Through it all, their love remained steadfast, a beacon guiding them towards each other after half a century. The reunion left them both filled with a sense of gratitude and wonder. It was a moment that defied logic, a twist of fate that brought them back together after all these years. It's Chapter 5. A love rekindled in old age as weeks turned into months. Their bond deepened, their love rekindled. They began spending more time together, sharing their hopes and dreams for the future. The years that had separated them only served to strengthen their bond, making their love even more profound and meaningful. They discovered that their love story wasn't just theirs, but a source of inspiration for others, especially the younger generation. People marveled at their enduring love, a testament to the power of human connection. Hand in hand, they embarked on a new chapter of their lives, cherishing every moment, every smile, every shared glance. Their love story became a local legend, a tale of 2 childhood sweethearts reunited after a lifetime apart. They say that true love never fades, and in their case, it was a love that conquered time, distance, and even half a century. Some may say it's just a story, but it's a story that resonates with the deepest longings of our hearts. It reminds us of the enduring power of love and the unexpected turns that life can take. Who knows? Maybe there's someone from your past who's also thinking of you, waiting for a chance to rekindle the flame. And if you enjoyed this story, please don't hesitate to hit the like button. Share it with your friends and family, and leave a comment below with your thoughts, stories, or any suggestions you may have for future videos. Your engagement means the world to us, and we can't wait to bring you more captivating content in the future. Until then, take care and keep an eye out for our next video.